Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I came back with another similar video like I did to the coffee and croissant video, and I did ask you guys, hey, what should I name this series? And I got lots and lots of good feedbacks, but I think many of you guys, majority of you guys liked my coffee break title, so I'm going to call this series Coffee Break. But today I came back with some Sencha green tea and taffy apples. You can't, oh my god, you cannot pass fall or Halloween season without some taffy apples, and I think this will make a great eating sound or ASMR video. So yeah, I am so excited for that. And I do, in the last video, I asked in the comment box or in my description box if you guys have any stories that you guys want to tell through me, happy, sad, successful, pet stories, any kind of stories that you guys wanted to share. And if you guys don't mind sharing, I asked you guys to send me an email, and I will write down the link, my email and everything in the description box again, so to remind you guys. But yeah, I did get a couple story emails from you guys, but I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm going to save it for the next time. But today I am going to read maybe like 2 or 3 stories that I first received, which I am so thankful for. So I thank you guys so much, and I will let you guys know who it's from and all that in a minute. But right now, let's just brew some tea. I got some hot water here. Is that correct? No. It's gonna take a long time. Oh, I think I added too much. Oh my gosh, oops. Leave that there and let it sit for a little bit. Okay, and then let's open this. It might be kind of loud. Okay. I love taffy apple. When I first discovered this, when I first came to America, I don't know, I didn't really like the combination of it, apple and caramel. But over time, it's a very common thing, and I started to really like it. I started to get used to it, actually, So here it goes. So if you guys don't know what taffy apple is, it's just a green apple covered with caramel and some peanut. They do have the taffy apples without peanuts because peanut allergy is super common, but I'm okay. So. And by the way, it's raining outside, so it just feels really good. It's very like calming, you know. And I hope wherever you are, sunny or not, I hope this video can help you guys like kind of relax a little bit. I could take this out because it looks very more water because okay, that looks good. Doesn't it, the color makes it look fake. Makes it look more like a goo instead of a green tea, but it's okay. Oh my god, that shit tastes really good. Maybe the rain is making it better. I don't know. So, the first story I ever got ever since I started last week So the first email is from Pauline from Atlanta, and she is 23 years old. I am not gonna filter. I'm not gonna filter out anything. I am just going to read out everything that she said, every word. Okay, so I had a dog called Lily as a family dog, and I really loved her. But as my little sister was allergic to animals, so my parents had to think of a sneaky way to get rid of Lily. So one day Lily was gone, and I was like, WTF, where's Lily? My dad was like, Lily got ran over by a car. And I was like, what the actual fuck? Well, she actually put a star, but I'm guessing that's what she meant. And I was so sad for years about that. And then later, when I got older, he confessed about he put her to the pound, which is still pretty fucked up. To this day, I don't know what became of Lily, but I really hope nothing bad happened to her. And then she said, I want my own dog as of right now, you know, as an adult, but I'm a busy person, so I worry that I won't be able to give 100% of my attention and love into taking care of the dog. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done if that happened to me, because I don't know how long you had Lily for, but it doesn't matter how long you had your dog, but if you had the relationship with them, I think I'll be pretty sad too. And I'm so sorry that happened to you, but yeah, I mean, obviously you say you want a dog right now, and you're right. I think when it comes to having a dog or any kind of pet, it comes with a huge responsibility. By the end of the day, if the dog gets sick, if the dog is not getting enough exercise, if it's not getting enough nutrition, it comes down to you. So, and you're right, if you're gone half of the day, like 8 to 10 hours a day, like why even get a dog, you know? And if you're honestly gone for 8 to 10 hours a day, like you said, like if you're a busy person, that's what I'm guessing, you know, it might be hard on you and the dog too, because the dog is not getting enough love, it's not getting enough exercise, it's not getting enough attention. And even for you too, let's say you come home after a long day, after a long hours of work, and you come home and you think about, oh, I have to feed the dog, I have to walk the dog, and you can't just do that. They need love, they need attention. So it just might be hard for both of you guys, especially if you live alone. I mean, and I know that for a fact, when I first got Ame, and that's when I was doing YouTube and I had a full-time job, it was so difficult because, you know, in the morning I would go to work at 6 a.m. or something like 5:30 in the morning, because I had to drive about 40 to an hour. So I would have to wake up at least an hour before I started work, or even hour and 20, and then I would have to get ready and I have to let my dog out for a walk, and I would have to feed him to make sure everything is, you know, there for him, you know, for him when I'm gone. So I had to worry about that. I have to get ready and I have to drive to work. And when I come back from work, and you know, obviously if it's my filming day, for example, you know, I would have to worry about my dog filming. I would have to you're just so busy after work. You know, you're at work doing, you know, following orders, you know, people telling you what to do. After all the stress, you still come home busy. You know, you have, what I did was, when I came home, let's say like 3 o'clock, by 3 o'clock I'll be home. I would have to take out Ame, I would have to feed him, I would have to play with him, I would have to, you know, I have to love him, to give him more attention that I couldn't give him for the past 8 hours, which I shouldn't be complaining about, because I got the dog. You know, it's not like someone like told me to like raise it, you know, it's all my responsibility. So, you know, I can't blame anyone. You know, I was so tired, I was so stressed, having a bad day, but I come home with more responsibilities, and there are times where you might regret. I personally regretted it like once in a while, when I just didn't want to worry about anything after work and just want to lay down, eat, watch a movie and fall asleep. But I couldn't do that because I had a dog. And that's when like he was growing up, when he was still a puppy, and that's when the training comes in. You know, that's when like you need to give your full effort and attention to your dog so he can be raised right, you know. So it was definitely hard for me. And then you know, let's say it's a Wednesday and it's my mukbang filming day, you know, after all that thing, all the chores and all the walking and feeding Ame, I would have to prepare all these food. I mean, like in the beginning I did takeout, so it was a little bit easier, but I still have to set up the table, set up the camera, set up the lighting, and editing comes in, and cleaning up. And then after, I would have to walk the dog again, because you can't walk a dog once a day, you know. So it really, really was difficult on me. And I think when I say I regretted it, it was more of, was this a good idea? Like, I regretted it as in, like, maybe Ame's not happy. Maybe, you know, it was really selfish of me. Just because I wanted a dog, I got him, but I didn't even think about my lifestyle, how much, you know, I left my house, you know. So in that sense, I did regret it. But over time, you know, I'm so lucky that I could work from home, you know, film videos and just kind of stay home, you know. And it's a lot easier for me now, obviously. Like, I could walk Ame 3 to 4 times a day. I can go to the park with him without being chased by time. And I could film mukbang any time of the day, because that's another thing. For a short period of time, you guys know that I live with my parents and Ame was there. It was easy for me to leave the house because my mom would be home and she would take care of Ame. She would let him out and she would feed him, you know. She would walk him once in a while, so that was a great help on me. But at the same time, you know, like, I couldn't really film mukbang when my parents were home, because, you know, they watch TV, they clean the house, vacuum, and all that noise. You know, I wanted my mukbang to be as peaceful as possible. But, you know, obviously if my parents were home, you guys will hear all these noise, and I didn't want that. So I had to film within like 2 to 3 hours when my parents were gone, so in the day. And this had to be after my job, you know, my full-time job. So it was very difficult for me at that point too. But now I live alone, or I live with my boyfriend, and he's gone in the morning, and that's when I get to clean, film, everything. Yeah, now I couldn't ask for more. I am very grateful with whatever I have, you know. So I think it's good that you, Pauline, I think it's good that you caught yourself with your lifestyle, how you are busy. And I think for me, if anyone is about to get a dog, a couple things that I would kind of emphasize on is, okay, like, having a dog is extra money. Like, it's a lot of money actually, because you have to get them shots, you have to get them food, you have to get them cleaned, you know. There is a lot of side money that goes out to your dog. So if you're not flexible with your money, I would not recommend that. And if you're a busy person, maybe get a cat, because cats take care of themselves, you know. And dogs, they need more exercise, they need more of your attention. They just need more of, they're just more of a high maintenance than other pets. Like, if you really want a pet, get a ferret maybe, or, you know, I said cat, how about a bunny, you know, something like that. That's what I would recommend. But if you're out of the house a lot, if you go out a lot, I would really rethink about getting a dog, unless you have a parent, unless you have someone at home that you live with that doesn't mind taking care of your dog too. But that's what I would actually really recommend. I think those two, and I say these things because I think they were the ones that those two things were the things that I struggled the most in the beginning, because I had work, I had a full-time job, and I didn't realize how much money I spent on Ame. Like, I don't know why, because when my parents got, or when me and my parents got our first dog, Shih Tzu, it just, I don't really know why I didn't, to me, they didn't spend that much money on her. Like, we got the most average, more affordable food. She didn't really get groomed because my dad knew how to at home. She was small enough to put her in the bathtub and clean. So it didn't cost that much money, I don't think, besides all the vaccines and neutering. But with Ame, he is a large dog. I can't put him in the bathtub because he's a furball. He sheds so much, and I cannot do that in my bathroom because it'll be covered in hair. So, and I don't even have a full dryer that can dry him completely. So that's money right there. He's a large dog. He eats a lot more. And as a doggy mom and as a mom of a dog, I want to feed him the best, okay, not the best food, but good food. I don't know, I just want to give him like a good brand, or a brand that is known to be more healthier than the other. You know, it's just those things, and in those things really adds on, you know. And like food and like toys. Oh my god, every time I see like seasonal toys like Halloween, Christmas, the sports season come in, you know, it's just so many costumes and toys, and you want to buy all of that because you want your dog to enjoy and be festive with you, you know. So yeah, that's what so that is just a lot of money. So that's what I would really tell someone who is thinking about getting a dog. Really, yeah, think about the stuff that you really have to think about how much and what you can give the dog, because if you guys are doing like a minimum work for your dog and minimum attention, might as well let him be at a shelter where he gets to play with other dogs and get all fully attention every day, you know. So that's what I think. But yeah, thank you, Pauline, for taking your time to write that, and thank you for being the first person to write that to me. I was so grateful, so thankful when I received your email. So I really, really thank you so much, and I hope that my experience getting the dog, getting Ame, kind of like help you to think more about it, or help you in any way, in what sort of way, if you're gonna get the dog or not. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys. I just want to thank you so much for sending me that story. Okay, so this one is not exactly the next one I received, but next week I am going to read Selma. You know who you are, Selma. I'm going to read hers next time because she did send me a long story, so I want to save that for next time. The next story was, this is kind of like a short story. I think it relates to animals and pets too. This is from Alchemy. This is from Alchemy. I'm sorry if I I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but she lives in Greece and she loves playing video games, and she said she loves to stream, and most importantly, she loves animals. She said, Greece has been a big problem with strays, and I belong in an animal welfare organization and help strays to get a new home, which is great. Right now at home, I have 2 dogs, Inca and Elvin, 3 cats, Chesty, Toby, Grima, and 4 3-week-old puppies that I have been feeding with bottles since day 1 because they didn't have a mom. She's also in 6-year-old relationship, which is pretty amazing. I'm sure, I have a question, like, is he into animals too, or part of the organization? But anyways, I think it's, whenever I see people who foster, you know, like lost animals or just abandoned animals, I think it's amazing, because personally I don't think I will be able to have that many animals in my house. Well, she has 2 dogs, 3 cats. and then 4 puppies. Oh my gosh, how do you even handle that? And she works at a she works in a company on the logistic she works at a company with logistic department. How do you even do that? You know, like I say, if you're that busy and you come home, you have to take care of like what, 10 animals? Like that's, I can't imagine all that stress. But I'm pretty sure you do it because you love animals and you want to help out, which I think is great, you know. So, you know, that really, when I read your email, it actually really got me to thinking to volunteer at a shelter so I could foster puppies or cat. I don't know about cat because I think Ame will go crazy, but yeah, I really did think about fostering some puppies if I can, and I think if it can be a help, and I love puppies, so why not, you know. And this is kind of a selfish thought, but you know, for me, when I had Ame and when he was a puppy, I really wish that he would stay a puppy forever. But who doesn't, you know? But I mean, you love them always, even, you know, in fact I love Ame more than ever. But you know, sometimes puppies are so cute and you do want them to stay the way they are, and but you obviously can't. You can't just like get a puppy and let it be a puppy, and then when it grows up, you can't just abandon them or relinquish them, you know. So if you like puppies, maybe it's a good idea for me. You know, I'm gonna look more into it. So yeah, I'm gonna look more into the shelters near my house, and I'm gonna ask if they need help with fostering. So I would love to do that. I think this is like stuff that I really wanted to hear from you guys, because I think if you I guess if I tell your story through me and other people get to see, more people get to hear it, I think it will spread more love and more inspiration. Like for me too, like it's not something that I never wanted to do, it's something that I never thought about fostering, you know. And now that you emailed this to me and read it, I'm thinking about it, I'm looking into it. So yeah, thank you. So thank you so much for sending your little story with me, sharing a little bit of your life. So yeah, if you guys have, if other people are inspired by Pauline and Agni, and just if you guys have anything to share, and if you guys want to share it through me, I could keep your name private. All these Pauline and Agni didn't they were okay with sharing their information, like their name and their age and all. They were okay with this, so I am. But there are other couple emails that people didn't want me to say their names, but just tell the story. So if you guys are interested, please check out my description box, and because my email is going to be there. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone for listening, and I hope this video helped you relax a little bit. If you guys liked any even one thing about this video, please leave it in the comments. It does help me a lot. If you have nothing nice to say, move on. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I am so looking forward to everyone's stories, and just comment if you want to say anything. Just feel free to email me, because I would love to share it with everyone on YouTube. So, or not YouTube, I would love to share it with everyone here who loves watching this kind of video. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much, and have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.